When you heard some of these things about SAC, were they reaching out and not getting the help, or they were not reaching out?
I will tell you the painful truth. And with the King Mojo, Mojo TV and Abisa, it was just his platform.
Wow.
Yes, he was our mediator.
I was listening to one rap record.
Yeah.
I think the verse was from SAC. Osika Sahari or Mede will be maybe apart from Wado.
Mm-hmm.
How powerful was Chris Wado in the culture?
Wado was really, really powerful because
the Sarkodie and Yaa Pono era.
Mm.
And you were there, like,
yeah.
Sako betu Pono na Pono betu Sako. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Streeters Watching. This is The Loud Lounge. My name is DJ Slim, and my next guest, ladies and gentlemen, needs no introduction. And if I say that, you already know how I go do them. I'm going to go through a tall list and then make you know the person in the building. Now, for the purposes of this particular session, I actually had to pen down my intro. So bear with me as I run through it. Listen, there was a time in Ghanaian music when one voice, one melody, and one record could take over the entire country. And for many, that moment came with a song called Kill Me Shy. Our guest today didn't just drop a hit. He created a wave, a sound that blended hip life, melody, and emotion in a way that connected instantly with the streets and the airwaves. From topping charts to mounting big stages, from mainstream dominance to navigating the industry that keeps evolving every single day. The journey that my brother is on is one that reflects both the beauty and the brutal reality of the music game. Today, we are not just talking to a hit maker. We are talking about the man behind them, the highs, the setback, the lesson, and what comes next. If you're in the building, show some love to the one and only Dr. Cryme.
Yes, sir.
My brother.
Yes, sir.
How you feel my intro?
Yo, fantabulous, mind-blowing. I'm just shut of words.
Oh, man. Welcome to our studio.
Yes, sir.
And this session has been long time coming
overdue,
on.
long
Like for do longest.
That's true.
But I mean, so we day in the building. The name General, no?
Yeah.
Where is it from? Because it's Dr. Cryme.
Yeah.
And we also have the General.
That's true.
If we hear, where is it from?
Since the street is watching, first of all, you might ashafo ni for impo konkonsafo nyina ache and happy 2026.
Any Babylon for
you. That I mean konkonsafo. You know, one thing I can say for sure is that I started as a rapper.
Okay.
And I still am a rapper.
Yes.
But I believe that as a soldier, what's that if you baby and not do pempen.
Okay.
So, you know, as a rapper, when you come here, everybody's a trained soldier, like a lyrical MC and everything. Yeah. I rose through the ranks. From private to lance corporal to corporal to sergeant, WO to, you know, moving all ranks. Okay. And I must say, I'm a 10-star general.
We're a 10-star general. We're a 5-star general. We're a 10-star.
10-star general. Now 10 because I am the general of all generals. And so if I didn't know who general, name he or she would still have to report to me.
Okay.
To me, a general of all generals.
All generals. So until now, you're 10-star general. And he said 5-star, 4, 6-star. Munina, mumra penyin ho. Na fe mumra me meeting be ho.
No correct. And I was a 5, no. Say about 1 for akwa. And I say achi mama wa. Me dey 5 eguha.
And the 5 say eguha.
And you know.
Oh, that's amazing.
You see kunya me say wo machi. Ebo machi dom. Me mfa hunu hunu ne mum e me ho e na wo so mubu kompo. E beje adwene po.
And ombu kompo beje
adwene po.
Bass man, it's a more. No, but I was really eager to understand the meaning of the general.
Yes.
And you've done justice to it. The general, no fan from the beginning, and because your journey, and fan from my radar, right?
Yeah.
Basically, my radar, no, you got onto my radar through my brother Johnny Blaze.
John Fache.
Yes, shouts going out to Johnny Blaze, my brother.
Blaze.
Yes.
Ching.
Mayu. And bro, I think as much as we're here today, I'm here to give you your flowers. I'm here to appreciate you, your contribution to the industry. Everything that you've done, dropping hit records back to back and all that. Charlie, bro, we appreciate you. We love you so much. We're here to give you your flowers. One person that put you on my radar, like I said, is Johnny Blaze. Yeah. And that guy too has also done a lot for the culture.
For the culture, for Tema, for the world.
Yo, there's this thing, right? Sankomo, we am in trendy, but and I mean this Sankomo. Johnny used to come to school. Johnny, or tech.
Yes.
And we were like in the same year and all that. Now Johnny best school or bar or the MP3s, and those were the era, like the CD MP3
That's
era.
True.
And he would bring like 4 or 5 CDs with like hundreds of
songs.
Every artist from Tema.
If you know date up, you know day.
I can tell you that artists Bia Blue Kumasi, Tema artists Bia Blue Kumasi Biano. It's through Johnny.
Johnny is
It's crazy.
Yes.
And he would, because of the mamia, men are born on radio, so and then give it to other DJs.
Yes.
And then other DJs would also, from town, I mean, the commercial radio would also come for it. And I cannot forget one song that he actually talked. I said, Charlie, what a friend, Dr. Cryme. You don't know how. You don't know how. See, bro.
Johnny today go, yo, you.
Hey. And I kasa no say also.
As a puppy, you don't know what I'm talking. That's Johnny for you, man.
Just open so tears.
Yeah.
Not in say also.
Yes, I want you so for answer you. Anointed or the guy trendy
Yo, bro, but he really did a lot. Like all Tema artists.
Yes,
it got to a point. Myself, not myself for the frame Tema DJ, because I had like catalog, like big records,
all the collections,
and Mami Inya, because I had never been to Tema before. Mami Inya, the impression say how it's like boys and it's saying, because he kept telling me stories. Say you guys are in the studio, be bright one, I'm like, you guys are. How was it like in the beginning? Net to say, how was the energy?
Now, before I jump into the Tema story, right? You see my name, The General.
Yes.
Mine is spelled DA space General.
Okay.
Now, in between the journey of rap or music, we say music, like I say, experimental.
Yes.
Then other coins of names are coming in there. To from the hee-ha and the relalelio to baby. Yes, you don't need to be told. It's through the journey.
Okay.
Now, there might be 1 or 2 times that you might mention, because I'm the general.
Yes.
Na feature because 1, you've paid your dues. 2, they recognize what you said.
True.
That is one beauty of our music.
True.
Because you with my what the example for patapa ola it's not a new word.
Yeah.
Yankwala bring you bishop of waffle fry say what's a new wele. But he has made a music out of it and I connected to him. So when he says a cry, Obi Kai.
True.
Same thing with the general. When I kept saying the general, they understood and they accepted it because I'm going to rise through the ranks.
True.
I faced my mom tricking it over. The general, DA no. Me and me in the Darlington. Me send him here Jakum. It's DA General, the general. Still by the general.
Charlie. Level of intentionality.
Yes, sir.
Wow. And you stole that from the beginning.
Yes. I mean, I like to do carry forward thinking in present moments.
That's dope.
I started with Cryme. I just went to Cryme. Why? Because I know I'm a creative person. And I like rhythms and rhymes.
Okay.
The difference for my name is that first, not a CRHYME. But whenever people see the CRH, they always say Cryme. Then I realized that, it's going to be a problem because Trano supposed to be CHR rather.
Okay.
But when people see CRH in their head, they think it's Cryme.
Okay.
So then I had to eliminate the H and still make it meaningful.
Okay.
That is why Dr. Cryme Nitre, doctor who has creative rhymes you most enjoy.
Oh, lovely.
Yes, sir. Into CRYME.
Okay, Chris. And it's true.
Yeah.
All the rhymes in Jack. I know a thing. Was it the journey,
Yeah.
like I was saying?
Yeah.
Was it in the early stages, not a group of boys like guys, my dream say, oh, Charlie, you are going to embark on a journey of music because we love it, or we are going to do it because we see it's going to be profitable for us. What was it like?
Okay, so the journey started way back as an infant. I remember that I could still sing copyright songs from our legends and great musicians, from the Nakorex to the Marriott to the CBSAs to the Ebu Taylors and all them great Daddy Lumbas and the Kojin trees.
Not to me say,
It's me too. Only me to me sound to a drum. I said, me too.
Oh, it's at table level, no?
You know, maybe I you know, playing that. Then later when I realized that in Pennyfocrats, me frame between the asset me and Yomana Metono.
Oh, lovely.
Because they realized that a young kid could do that. To in between school, no, you know, somewhere around 98, 99. Then I coined my own first flow.
Okay.
It was just like 4. Medina, Washington, you know those funny things.
Yeah.
But guess what? I did my kind of diagram, you realize that some of my mates, hey, where we do a rapper, hey, you're not, you know, say Darlington, Washington. I'm more cancer, but they keep remembering what I say.
Yeah.
On top of my mind, it was a freestyle.
Okay.
But they could say the same thing. I was like, oh, let me put these rhymes together properly. Intimating, like I said, proper polishing. No? Maybe BS started in the year 2000.
Okay.
Even though 99 I could still do it, 2000, I was like, you know what? Trim and proper. It didn't be now projected. Dr. Cryme.
Okay. And what started you feel when you're stressed with it?
Now, me and me feel no, you band you're from the King's band.
Okay.
Me have about guitar. Me and teach you. Me papa Ankasa were like 3 or 4 albums to his credit.
Oh,
more of now Boga High Life, baby, which is German in Obese.
Yeah.
His name is Kali Hayes. You guys can check him out.
Nice.
CALLYHAYES.
Oh.
Minuaba Kalina. She sings. She's a gospel artist, but she does the urban gospel. Nibi.
Nice.
Minuaba my Prince. He does German urban gospel rap.
Oh.
It's if you're in there. And you try your fruit money.
That is a good one to them crying. I come now be odd one out.
Come time.
Right.
You know, mommy uppercut, back, forward, down, Y. You know,
yeah, 2 of us. Yeah, TV that you baby.
Try me brutality. You know, so I think that it's already in the house, and
nice.
At least if not for anything, baby papa, if fearful in our best support.
Okay,
it might not necessarily be monetary, but they can say, oh, you're on the right path, so why not? You know,
did the family ever contributed to any of your hit songs?
Yeah. From their conversations, their encouragement, to their attendance to events and concerts. Me and me a hustler. Me and Shadan Kasa Mamisika can record it. We always pave our way. Kick out.
Na mutimi nante.
Oh, yo. I pass your 9-1 chem, you know. Because your cast original Lexus. And it Toyota Nankasa can you know when I brand and a 9
and then it's me call.
Yeah, and it's my brand no. Your 9 no. It's only a Toyota. And a legs and I guess it's Lexus.
More Lexus need Toyota.
Yeah.
You know, so a company back.
Yeah, Nanti, but even Nanti Simbi. Everything transitioning in Akonoha. But you know, the beauty of it is just expedition and the exploring.
Yeah.
And the curiosity, no. Because you have friend or crowd over.
Upim.
Hey, Chama, bit me to say yes to be a pile baby. No, they are two. Okono.
Nim de ekoso onim obi a ho.
No, so obekoni atumu. Say onim obi o say oko. To do yes I agree but your studio be and then say Gugunechi before you know he made a hit out of that studio. Wow, the zeal. I remember if you don't permit me say but I remember say me obi twakanto if he hash studio. Say kaka no come fan circle.
Say hash there you are
awudo me ho no.
Nti wo famu a wafa charter house or na
yes
circle and as wo say kura ni nyina circle na na bedu. Cool.
But me German. Yenyini ye na yehu say bibia e be pie say na yakramo. Hey,
boss.
Say ye na tie dey nim say yenim road no say car na dey kwa. Trotro yenim say fa see. But ye ba no. Cause trampoline so na ya calculate so no hana ye fa fi has ikudua. And okay, I'm now answer because it has to be one price.
Yeah, what's more partition?
Hard drive. Yeah, hard drive. What I say? You compress it to one seat into no. So you can see for maybe a station in now. You for dining until you need to higher carnation, higher second way.
A location, one location.
A locking wire. See himself from hash no. So you share your home dia with my first car or second carnation because one a bang. But then share your home tino. That station be na you who you know na you no. Wow. To see I driving in him say Hanana.
Unanti free. Hash awudome.
Eba
akramo.
Yeah, which is the Takashi. Oh, and I know like I said, in common any experience any vibe and you know. Umpo who say what? Name obada. And that's Sunday signal. Electric waves which I say, hey Joe,
We are the
Wabre. It's a nature of Bob Fanche, Cantoni and more. And not an influence lyrics.
But bro, I've heard these stories, similar stories. I think that Meti Kwakesi Deba and I'm saying,
the beauty of going to see people and anticipation of just grabbing the microphone and the mic I have phone to be able to me grab it.
Yeah.
When we started, myself, my brother Chris Waddle, and Humble, you know, Campiad juniors.
Okay.
But remember, we didn't
no more Campiad.
Campiad na current R2Bs.
Yes.
Yes. But back then, they from Campiad.
Okay.
Around that time, so they were a group called Z Clan. They were Culture Rhyme. Satana John Fatchett.
Okay.
Yes. Who's the task? I don't know your friend.
Okay.
He was around. We had a lot of people from Konka to, you know, Humble around that time.
Okay.
Now, we didn't start straight from the studio.
Most started for him.
From instrumentals.
Okay.
Beat in pie. Yatro verse 1, 2, 3. You name that say you record to a power. So, but your verse.
More verse or
to the extent that crowd never to me to your verse because you're in tune. They can rap with us, but it is never on a song. It is on my beat now. And those days, okay, so a cassette, no. Yeah, quite a set you into my own tempo because of a public.
A free at the end of
a free cue. Maybe I set in a share. Now we are beating a static crying him because he is beating inside out.
Most we are rapping and says we are beating account.
So yeah, no say no. Wow. Beat be anywhere because
true.
A lot of people wait and start from the studio. Yeah, starting the site. Beat say boss then such and saying can. We will know a whole rap. Because here we has in the beat. Yeah, in case I beat from studio. They are what you use. Until we've had different types of beats whereby you can so, but you need to flow to all of them.
How I bet me adjust to all them.
And at Tema so idea. So we are back and some say, oh,
system.
So you are always compelled to write something new.
And the pressure was so
blow you now so rap in the church apa to also no my for.
Wow.
So don't play with the Tema boys. That is how come Tema 4 p.m. go say, hey, why am these are all old Bela.
True.
Our Moshe corners.
True.
Or the trauma I want to mention.
True. Because conversation we had most of the time I keep having with the boys and it's like any movement that spring up a unstoppable piano. It was in a germination period that you did not see
at all.
Like there was some hustle going on that one year where and it is because it's not your journey. Into any so also any the flowering part.
Yes.
A bloom
you're only seeing the blossom side.
Yes.
Maybe a seed nikoto first in pa and can that's why yasa chebi obi water and kakra so no ana go like nikoto streaming chain so bibi
and no be 5 be 2 because 2
baby obi anim I say yes obi friend nyame no be obi nyina ho into no people only see the blossom side. That is how come me, naturally, personally, I am not pressured when people say, hey, don't fall from me. Now, I'm like, Sebio, me buy now. Said that name mashase.
True.
You don't know where I have been, where I was doing. And you see, funny enough, a lot of people keep saying, and our first song, Kill Me Shy.
Yes.
No, I'm old Bela.
No.
Old Bela.
No, because even maybe the tape first would be, I think the Enyam attention, let me put it that way, will become wine. And when that, that's 2009 or so. Is it 2009?
I think it's around 2009.
Yes.
10 thereabout. But let me blow your mind. So in the year 2000, right, when we properly started and polishing everything, yes. So the first starters were Campiad on Kasahari level on Dr. Duncan show. That was paid.
Were you ever on that show?
Oh, chairman. Hey, we are one of the pioneers, like the way pioneers. Now check this out. Starting in Poyan started by going into the studio near free phone booth. Space to space. Now what you say? Now the idea they say me free our com center no. What also you standby?
Okay.
Me end here no need the room. Me end here next person should the room. You know, we were so in tune and we were so on point to the extent that Duncan didn't really let people come into the studio from the start. It was over the phone. And we were known on the radio without even our faces.
Wow.
People can, or to make us say, CC, you know how Duncan is. CC, but check what time. I was 7, on check. Me sure that Chris Watt and Dr. Cryme before CC. Hello, Dr. Cryme. Hey, man, can I before CC? I say rap and this is over the beat. Starting, we were not getting it. Remember, we are street rappers, but we had to get to a new tune. Starting, we were not getting it because over the phone,
a bit
feedback.
Yes.
Teacher, guess what? Yes, you use strategy. Wireless target. And a com center. Oh, the bear.
And a home monitor.
Yeah. So now, what we are hearing, and now we could sync properly. Because only over the phone, when somebody's rapping over the beat, I see the car. Yeah.
Yo, bro. Jack Meyer,
I'm telling you. They're tossing me.
Yeah.
On my straight in my rap studio, there be anyone who cries on your vetting because it could be say be an out fake a I would say on radio.
It's anyone.
Yes,
boss lyrics.
And no crowd rap bears and can you make rap bear 4 tracks.
Still, killers and your money okay.
And a year be a pronunciation mumbra. Now, that time, I connected to one not in my dome FM building, but then you'll be an it have him come.
That's that time, what time?
Yes, come to 2.
Yeah.
And to Yan Crazy make I said that a room first. Now, myself, Chris Waddle, and one brethren. Or a group members, but Duncan say, no, I said, one, I mean, yes, you chairman, also a killer. Say, no, man, Charlie. It's not when I'm chair, Waddle say, Charlie. No. I was saying to me, and you see, Duncan is so rap fanatic to the extent that he expects you to do better. It's but then you're rapping, they were radio now.
More new ones are.
New sets, and you be a beat in a beat in the bussy.
Boss, I was way says, no way says.
Why not? They are home.
You people like running in circles.
Yeah. You see, and all these things through these ranks means if I'm a general now, it is worth it.
Yes.
Because I've been there and done that.
Yeah.
And because I started on the street with instrumentals, still time in me.
Are you impressed with the new school rappers?
Most of them.
Most of them you're impressed.
Most of them.
What's a rapper be now? What will make you say that this rapper is not good?
Especially when they record in the studio, going off beat, which we have like mumble rappers, which is intentional. But say, and you might go through process. Ya record ya engineer tinaho. Wako off beat, wako off key. Ni we ni a mix it. Na ebi kwa wasa ntwa ho video amana babonte me say aba. Through this process, you know, be intimi want ya na say or you be a kake ku ye tia na enyi yana.
But you know, it says a type of. I mean, and we're living in that era. You know, we're living in that era where if you tell somebody that this is not good, I mean. Who say correct and who say time. I don't know if you get it.
Yeah, but
we're living in that era now.
But it's sad. You know, Titi obi nima obi chere. And what is history? History wo send be a bit me aye mfato ho. Ahwede e bit me aye ni yesesi a. Ensi anka ye bi nka.
True.
And nothing is painful. Say enwuma winning na e blow. Nanka unya yanka 1 or 2 times maybe I'll flatten and why you. That is why me every record I don't mean fast higher kwala higher grow and as I make feature radio on yard baby I make hard. So that's when I'm a performance day. Every day I put in my mind and let me tell them this so if they can learn. When I'm going to perform, I picture it as my first show or my last show.
First or last?
First in the sense that say I'm on a platformer, I don't want to be misbehaving and I say it back me. And I say, my last show, so do I want to leave Yawa? It means I want to leave a mark.
Good.
Into every show, I perform it like it's my first and last. Until you say, hey, do you come on to Dina and challenge person or say,
what turn you up all of a sudden?
Because you see, every show should be able to give you a next show.
True.
And every show,
what next gig, you know, show
now. And same time, you need to leave something remarkable. So I always want to tell people that, yes, you could be a rapper, singer, or whatever. Just be unique.
Have that thing.
Exceptional.
What is that thing that you, I mean, because if I'm to document your journey from 2000 to 2026 that we're in currently, you're 26 years deep.
Word.
And that's like 2 decades plus.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And we're still here.
Yo. Check out Holy. I made a link in about 2 comment session. Go check it out. Brand new music from Dr. Cryme. We'll talk about it later.
Yes, sir.
what chances is here and you reflect now? You started with a lot of people. I mean, yes, you're so many at the level of success. No. What is that thing that you why do you move? You know, who said, this is maybe the idea we am here in the right. Maybe I did this right. I did these things right. Then I'll have here in the right.
Okay, before I talk my right, let me say the few wrongs from myself and some other people. I'm that type of dude that I don't want to win alone.
Okay.
I feel like the sky is big enough for all of us to share. I mean, and the mom, you know, my flyer or my crash will you say, binder.
Debbie.
Bakoko nifa, bakoko benkum, bakoko higher, bakoko echo down.
Yeah.
So I believe that when we're winning, it shouldn't just be centered around one person and as a few people.
True.
Because Sebiota fracture industries can anyamba physical. Anyama music will also be a timidity. Ne mum, the mempe, and I said, the oyi manu edriani free mano. Or sa only a consa no de ayana one me creme home.
Okay.
And I say, you know, me found near grobium. Because when me for chocolate bomb me quenchi, men wouldn't now say we dear go there be.
Oh, no, I mean,
what I say?
I mean,
Timpany for some you see a fum cum. So you can mistakenly sebio by somebody. But I'll pay down, sir. It ran about community and Sana just say a boy payo.
Very, very intentional.
It's in a tough about me and I say, when I was coming up, in my head, I chose the name and I believe it was the right thing. And I made people feel the essence of the name because I like abstract stuff. There's nothing criminal about this gentleman. But in the name, I wanted people to ask questions. Why Cryme? And Yamin Chade, whatever I coined, it made sense. Because when they see you and Ankabi Akao, me sound so to me to try somehow make us ampa.
Macho rapper and I can friend Dr. Cryme.
I know what day. What do you want to see? Because who's also so it would have looked some type of way. Now, because I am far from that, that's why I chose that abstract. DJ Slim. Look at the name. I'm sure everybody's expecting, you know, Trim Langabi and all. But then it's abstract. That's the beauty of creativity. Now, with this creativity stuff, no, why I'm gonna make bizarre me say, what can I choose or do that any day, anytime I can be comfortable with, and it can also be comfortable amongst the people. In Tadia Meshe, Kiki Meshe, but then every man dance. Na me who say no.
Channel
magic near her.
Okay.
Because they be no make me share baby. Sabi we be na ya him for enim de. Any dey kwan so because me bu ade. But bisa won say da na be kwan him for hana. And I said da na be company for hana. But bisa won say baby a wo bia no. Say wo sha e boy e bra wo baby an
identity. Strong identity.
And is it going to hurt somebody? If no, then it's a good thing.
Nice.
And now, you know, the mystery of the unknown. Obi who they want to find out, you know. To be so on it pa. Oh, crow kakraka when it trim. Nemala
mzo tu chana.
Nemala mzo tu chewa kasa.
Nenyo no beza.
You know, gray hair. You know, too many speculations. Yes. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
And at the more I would in common, unse gusu ebutumiti.
Boko.
In fear saying.
Achapao.
Yes. Now be share near mami say nya no.
Ene wo chebebre pa o.
Oh, jai. Send am for crayfish containers no. Me so me cry che. There was one thing that I think it was a bit of an error whereby if I have to advise my younger self, I would have told them, say, and I told him, Cryme, say, help who wants to be helped.
True, bro.
I was trying to drag everybody along.
True.
So one of the significance of me putting everybody on is how I had to make a song and put 32 artists on a song, which is Come Wine.
Come Wine.
Yes. Part 1, 2, 3, and 4. Baby, I saw 9 also. Maybe Cryme said we are bro, so but
yes.
If I said tough a woman, I 9. 9 to 18, 9, 3, 20, 7, 20, 32, right?
Yeah.
I'm a mask.
A fat.
Now, the idea was that Come Wine, but before that, shout outs to Wallace and Under, which is Under Kojo Golden.
That's Humble, right?
Yes, Humble.
Yeah.
No, Humble is Payday's brother, but Under, and Ademado.
Okay.
Under.
Humble, you Payday.
Nichiba direct.
So who is Melody?
Under Melody.
Under Melody.
Yes.
Okay.
Under Melody, no, Under Melody is Kojo Golden.
Okay.
But one Putu.
Yeah.
And it, say Azon to Brab. Yes, that's under. Humble, yeah, Humble.
Okay.
Yes, Humble was part of Campiad Juniors.
Okay.
Now, they originally had a song with that beat. Yes. I say, Menyamalumbo tot. Casa prayer kun tot. So fine. Yeah. When I heard the song, I was like, this is beautiful. But I love the beat. Wow. Sometimes when I'm so much, I come wine.
Okay.
Yes, but the name in Yaa who beats. Intimate now one time I brainstorm and I had a neighbor and I'm saying, I remember I told you that I came from an instrumental era. Intimate instrument, on a different I mean for beat, what I can do with it. And when I'm saying, this is dope. Then I consulted the original makers.
Okay.
Wallace and Under. I was like, yo, I love this beat. I want to do something with it like this. Do I have your blessings? He was like, green light, good.
Yes, sir. So.
And I'm a Q beat.
Okay. So Q beat a bow beat.
And I'm saying, chairman, on San Regiment, name I want to do something like this. I said, Cryme, hey, what any problem?
Vim.
Sharp. So when I composed the chorus and I laid it down, I was like, you know what? I want to make this my all-star anthem. Then I started consulting. Chairman, I need you to come there. But guess what? The struggling part in there is people were not known to that 8 bars.
Okay.
Obia rap.
Because when you know more battle MCs.
When you're beating up pie, no, Temani become 4 lines.
Maybe 8.
It will be a year no power. I'm say 8 now. To be here, I'll say, me article matra, me punchy, me matra. Because we're trying, I'm saying, chairman, Brad best. Brad best, not parky. So everybody got to be in that age space. That alone was a homework. But it also has to tell you, you have to bring your A game.
A game. Get your message out within the first 8 lines and then let's do this.
Now, what I did is I allowed everybody to record. But but me be verse in movie.
Okay.
Until we can name the way back and way back will be any we and I'm say okay. And I'm not daddy and I'm say okay. So when the song came and people were hearing themselves, people were going crazy like, oh, he comes right after me. That's the beauty of the song. And people kept trooping in because baby said you and yes, man fret, but I'm buying me by no more vocals to that.
Now saying
yes. So that is how come we had everybody come wine. Dine, chin chin one sana 19, Zomu na jindari, I no masanshin quine. Oh, come wine, dine, chin chin one sana 19, Zomu na jindari, because with the pop champagnes and wine.
You I have to confess, right?
Now in
Tibi, but I'm in Tibi. And this song is also the brain behind, because I did a song with Paluta, a Christmas song with Paluta.
Yeah.
And this song is the inspiration. Because I picked the inspiration and I was on the phone with Kendi and I sent him the sample. I was like, Kendi, I want something like this, but I have a sample, Biwahasi. Can you do it?
Magic.
And if you listen to the 2 songs, realize it is same tempo, same kicks. And there's a sound. It took a big inspiration. Charlie, show some love to the Cryme. Show some love, Charlie. You and you know me sure say more battle MCs, definitely the aftermath and come over who murdered who?
Yes.
20. You say okay. You say let's say I'll say 15 plus years down the line.
That's true.
We can have an open conversation about come wine and that. Who murdered who?
One good thing is that I think so. I have to commend all the rappers. Yes. Everybody came with their A game. But then the thing is that I did an arrangement. Myself and Posse G. Shout outs to Posse G. I wanted the first one. I said it's part 1, 2, 3, 4. The idea is that the first one can't be boring.
Yes. It was a
Yes. So people are mostly known to the first one.
Yes.
But then and because even myself, my verse I was second part 2. Because I don't want to be the conflict of interest whereby I don't know Ashe anymore. 2, I felt like these were the right people and approach to first sell and give platform to the other one. But equally, they are also great artists on other ones. Part 2 say Mekaise Keche, Stage J, yes, all of them brethren on there. But with a rap, look at the versatility in there.
And what do you?
Starting PSN started. Make we wine and dine. To when they find one love make we come together, make we party all night long. Now next one here, Rasnana, come party right now. It's Christmas time now. Roll your hands and on. Oh man. And I way by you know, you better know massage in Cryme.
I think Pono
ne buy.
If ever seven queen,
yeah, and come in the brunya. Me wa akoko ba ko bi minim say yekum na me tete mpam pint salad to Sabina. You know, possible on the beat. Enye Pentium 4 kwa na ye PC. MPP so be to NDC. I'm like, you know, the thing is you want to question some people, but you know, you can't say it was like yeah, but that's his view, and that's the beauty of it. Man. So everybody had something to say. Remember what the car said, pull up in the Magnum, you know, we bought sometimes the shine no trino no. Hey, tenye kasakwa. What he say?
What the ni
yeah. And guess what? I had even though it was a Tema All-Star, I felt like Pop Skinny was more of a Tema person because at the point he was leaving, even though he lived at the cantonment and all, at the point he was, you know, because he was 4X4 and Diago was Spintex and Tema. And so I was like, you know what? You're a guest artist and as a guest appearance was so. To be sure, me did me free Tema, me free people no so number, but Tema say me be Jimmy. So when you say me travel several my three ni ashana me anya we versatility. That's what I believe in. And that's what I think one of the things that are lacking in today's music.
Yes. Everybody want to understand.
Same. But yeah, I ain't me kodwa so nyanko to amu. There be also bit my green pepper, also bit my kako, a bon cred.
Yeah.
And the original bondeno.
Bondeno.
You understand?
Typical.
Yeah.
Typical.
So today's flow, most of the things that are lacking are versatility and uniqueness.
An identity, like no, this is this nigga.
You know, because music will take you places that your feet can't even carry you there.
Facts.
It's an sense when you sing to the song, sometimes your intro, your sick tune be your slogan, your approach. A wabi our boy because anka sani amani here anka sebi na nabu anka onye yes onobano yes opru ni minim keke wanka sample
opru ni minim ni hu
what he has so identity is very 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 key so into we bia emprempren hwehwe bi
and Tema rappers no bia wo adibi some signature bi
na obi gina o say kwa here to the viper
kwa here to the viper
a people champion to hey
of our day.
What you but that's the beauty of it. Usan share brand and so
some cool guy.
Yes.
But be my command
then try.
Scary.
And you see the competition amongst ourselves was a healthy one. It's telling you that you can't just boast with 2 or 3 rap and be like, oh, yoga. Always write something new. Now, Ohani are saying, Charlie, some boy come out for committee. No. You see how Johnny Blaze is changing my home. Sana tamani be pu. Hey, Charlie, some rap are here. Hey, the whole world. If you hear good, me say,
me say also Sarko engine room or Sarko trouble for
Charlie
because I don't feel community ba no. Unyante around but
ebi a obeba no timi so Sunday we nyu husa but now we aboa ho abroso ti accoutrement no bullet ne bia na bebraka but yes say oboa
yeah so it was constantly keeping you guys on your toes.
Yes, you see, let me tell you one thing. I remember I met Sarkodie. Before then I've heard his name. You know, Tema wo ha no bia imagine na matini din ti me ben na me hu na me say enya Mike tanameka enya Mike because I know him. You know, me and we're like family. You know, the sister and my sister is like, you know, and we all grew up, you know, come tonight. But you know, sometimes you might hear a name and you want to find out who that person is. So I was like, and you're Mike.
No, Mike. Yeah.
And that's the beauty of music. Some of the things that people say, you can't connect the body with it, or you can't even connect the face with it. Then I was like, oh, wow, this is dope. And I'm happy for him. And you know, any other person that emerges, stay PA. When I heard Pono, I was like, wow. So when you get to finally see them, I was like, wow, this is dope.
Bad.
You know, and I think...
So around that time, I most started Kasahara, and then Pono ne all the other guys, no munyamba so.
Munyamba Kasahara so.
No munyamba Kasahara so.
But I can't tell whether they have started rapping or not.
Okay.
Yes. But Kasahara na yako so no, they're not munyamba. Because a lot of times, like I said, we were popular on radio with our face.
Okay.
They knew our voices.
Yeah. And that was the golden age of radio. Because the golden age of radio had voices that were popular, but they couldn't put a face to it. Like myself, I'd been on radio for like 15 years. And your Facebook Live, so that was the golden age of radio. And for Momo there, and big shouts going out to Dr. Duncan.
Dr. Duncan.
Charlie, one for Dr. Duncan.
Legendary.
Yes. Because I keep on telling people that, for every movement, every genre to have an explosion in here activation, if it's not properly activated, explosion because for reggae dancehall to get its roots in Ghana, you can talk of several activation points, even the Yard and Foreign Crew, the Tawala. These were places that could give you the experience, the total experience. For rap in Tema, it was Dr. Duncan, and there's no two ways about it. There's no two ways about that. And significantly, telling some more. Significantly for even the sound itself. We can even talk about Hammer to a larger extent.
Yes.
How he was able to bring in that new vibe. Be say hip life. Now,
let me tell you how dope Kasahari was.
Tell me.
All the A-list artists, all the trendsetters and the pace setters, they all tune in just to discover artists. I remember Reggie knew me, Sarkodie, and all other artists through Dr. Duncan.
Wow.
And you see, when Reggie calls in and gives that comment, or that's our recommendation, you are there. Like
that godfather to me, Fred.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah. A Fred, hello. Yo, grandpapa.
Yeah. Slang.
Dr. Duncan, those cats in the studio? God damn, man. Tell them they're ill or something. They're fire, man. You know what? They really need to come through. Let me see what I can do for these people.
Wow.
Like, hey, that time you don't go sleep. Chairman, the recommendation is big, and it's just any Hong Kong. Like you hear other platforms, or you can be on other stages, and they tell like, "Yo, we heard you on the radio. That's dope."
Wow.
And these are people that this is just rappers. Any major song.
Moon shed some more the hook.
Any major song, bro. But they know our flow and our delivery.
Presence were time belt and
and Dr. Duncan to Charlie. Hey, I'm so say share that CBB Kasia because Duncan is like I say club. I'm more example. I say walk club. You know how bouncers would like to give the main person the no entrance. Now main person I question for 5 feature why say rim like one kwa.
Wow.
That's how Duncan is. Or my platform bouncy but I say no munye. And no microphone so and we like one like it or mic and them move. And then nipa 500 come from you someone rap stage because he just wants to replicate the Kasahari thing on the stage. That's Momo say for professionals and A-list but so say no, these are the future muntiomo.
Wow.
He has that eye.
And you need somebody with big balls enough to do that because see and a credibility
on the line.
On the line.
Me see a media backstage. They say no, be Hamos raw. Just it's for us. I don't. Sure, it's multimedia.
Yes.
Charlie, it was any episode. Just say, it was a bit to twins. I said, Duncan, I said, nah.
It's a big man.
Takashiu, because the platform that he has, it might be 5 or 10 minutes. But so just say 5 or 10 minutes. 8 near Monday, 2 near no be. Hey, my son, I was saying, hey, Sakakana Bakana, brothers, we share now. Then open the bed 2 minutes per 10. And I say 8 near Monday.
Mumbe says so.
And I know Sano. One, would you know from one? Where then we my show because hey, Charlie.
I got next selection,
And count. And I said 2. I did pemimpo and then Duncan be a jaye. And also no nimudu.
Wow.
So Duncan deserve here garden and flowers.
Yo, big shout going out to Dr. Duncan wherever he finds himself. And I think one of these days, if I want to sit down with him and have a conversation with him.
He has a lot to tell.
Yeah, try to dive into his mind to see what exactly he saw in all that. Like artists, decided so you go the extra mile for. But back to the struggle days and the struggle days. A preparation stage, and most of the time people don't see it that way. They believe it's me brena chase nature say no, it's preparation. And it's it's best for artists to have a preparation stage that is off media, off camera, and then better themselves before they get on media and on camera.
That's true.
And you guys had that. Because more time now, because I'm not social media ain't share anyhow. But social media na powerful powers YouTube, and you guys were the I made them in Sabon.
YouTube sensations.
Made them in Sabon. But I said Tema phone be Ghana for any when it comes to YouTube.
YouTube, and that's true. And big shout outs to King Mojo.
King Mojo.
Yes. Big shout outs to King Mojo.
Moko who's adding it free him.
Yeah. You know, let me say this. They be out there watching our kind of wow. In a sense, yeah, they're not here cafe. The any man Yahoo Messenger. I can't tell you so kokra cause I could share a bro for be no much hat in and bro be a woman that. But it's just that I see I'm an online friend. But I think Mojo in Fifi no who's now. Maybe there's a platform like this whereby a man for the name I say to and with a King Mojo, no, when you're King Mojo TV and a bisa, it was just his platform. And I do those not to be browser or not so that Japan on your whole Casana didn't see a fancy yana or keepers.
Okay.
It's on no message. I don't know about cry. I said, as soon as you US your person, as soon as you UK your person. In fact, we saw why Western Union now on fan for the emails.
Wow.
Yes, he was our mediator. And he was doing this effortlessly.
Wow.
Then later he acquired a camera.
Okay.
So with a camera, yeah, so you're not just saying photography, you know, or quite bunting, take capturing and all that stuff. Then later he was like, you know what, I could record a video. I don't know, I'm pass it through me yard and not me for one season. I'm in beats now.
Yes,
yeah. So that's the whole thing.
Yo.
Now, a one over here, maybe kill me shy or something.
Yes.
I say, yo, I don't, but the brothers need beats in simple.
Yes.
Now, this is where you also have to see this, that people's remarks were like, who's this dude? He does it effortlessly. Look at how he's doing it with the face and his body gestures and everything. Well, beat me, not to me in a year, two things. Either we train your check and now buying tombs. If you're buying every tomb, fluke.
No pum or
remember the end of the night, son of a child, my phone in your money, ya old billa. Ya prep ya cha, and I say, you training what camp, my fin on my wall.
Tenner dear.
In him said, you shooting in your sandbags, you
baby, view simple.
And I miss your pressure point in the night. I think I'm job you. Me bow a few cool straight knockout. And you know, these were all trained LMCs. But yeah, me say, this is the 21st century trained for murder. But yeah, lyrical. You want to check my what's your intro? Hey, and yeah, go to that video. I'm just telling you, say these are LMCs that. You know, we are trained for murder.
Yeah.
It's at the end of the woman you're quite nice. Yeah, but to passion, fan and nine and chair, say headshot straight. John Wick level.
Wow.
It's a connected to John Wick in terms. Because James Bond featuring John Wick. It's in the heading in Hamono. Mojo, yes, Sardian. Say there, a freestyle yakwada. Or to Anna, a pija. A pija or and I was on the internet, so they're not air for our bro. Chile hot home no more. Yeah, they say
20 minutes. Yeah, near 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yeah,
and Oko check email.
Keke, fast now.
Hey, we are saying Dane Pow.
Dane.
Broski Charlie. Shout outs to internet. Charlie, shout outs to internet. Just say, and Jay-Z is need to be for our phone. Bro, then we don't go buy. Say I don't put your internet buy and those days. I'm buy a chronopan space to space. I'm a minute and I'm saying counting do 60 seconds. I'm sorry, then we do 45 and I jump you then. Hey, because I have a level where you maybe not your bill. If you had 13,000, 15,000, and every man can buy 150 cities. So phone grab you didn't why rap in review. When do steady feed or no? What rap 60 cities?
The beauty of it.
Wow.
Now the comes and obi so enya girl be all see balls and the balls who feel when I may time and so. No so say
Bozu, my main car say.
What you say? Because the back on me maybe our friend if I'm having when you know. Now patch now. Ebu boy scratch me this album. Hey, who enjoy your rap in my corner. So you were even a star at the phone booths.
Wow.
Because so back I change say, hey, wait there 7 o'clock. What about your call on Team Patch?
I really said Jay-Z for a bit me who said this, you know.
I'm who space to space.
Yeah, I'm who space to space. I'm who say a talk a year friends say
cafe.
Yeah, you definitely.
Oh, browse it and so that 30 minutes. Yeah, tonight and I'll tell you. I say, oh.
One who's our software, no cyber. That's true. Now our first screen, no.
Our first screen,
no. Time, Nasa.
Boss, mom, 30 million pacho. What the 30 is not 3 hours.
Not 3 hours, no, see ho.
We see Casona, we didn't know.
What do we really can browse it? Oh man, but we'll start to pop it off on YouTube, you know.
Yeah.
I can tell you on our end, and I'm saying on our end because yes, we
yeah.
And you know, it was during the era of the internet cafes and all that. And I think there was this other site, you know, we're getting a lot of foreign hip hop tunes. Yeah. That's the www.thetinmanhazard.com.
Okay, yes, the Tin Man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
tinmanhazard.com. So, boys are now more a manage cafe, no. Ya kwa ni more a site, no, anajo, obi free hono, no, a mere download. And you know how Tim Man used to do it? It was not on my day by day. It be July 1st, July 2nd, like every single day. It was that crazy. So one day, and I can't forget this, bro. Me call Indies Cafe, Independence Hall Cafe, and me say Jack, bro, tracks in there by, you know.
I'm checking it out.
Fama me na fe. My fanko says so already on the show.
Yeah.
So Mayor Inanam who say video ba could be airborne. And I was because for us, and that was the defining moment. If Ghana music is doing crazy like now, is because from production to consumer, Jenny and I kitwa. Jenny and I short.
Yeah.
Because I had never heard or I've never seen say obi a rapper or baby as a TV na me who be that
Montreal kwana ne yard kakra bi na onim
you see Mojo TV.
Yes.
And I'm like, yo,
what is this
no
jinechi on cash no ye I say oh producer
Mojo was our book.
So no macho man.
Okay.
You know, but the good thing is that you see what he brought what was on the street to YouTube. To YouTube for people to see because simple beat, you know. People look at that. People didn't even know it's a simple beat.
Yes.
I'm when him say a simple name.
Yeah.
But the way I was writing on it, people thought it was mine.
True. Because and Flokin told me about this. In fact, shouts to Flokin. Shouts to brothers. Unim. He was like, when the song finally came out, he was like, anyway, me beat in a year. And I'm saying, we're sure. Empire, when I was seeing Yokura Cafe. And then he pulled that video.
Well, the good thing is that, you see, how I was writing on it clearly tells you, say, na me what that. But not and you know, because I was like, you know.
So no, my oh, really?
Because if it is a freestyle, how can Mojo be singing, oh, he was
no back in the camera.
And again, let me tell you history about Kill Me Shy. Originally 2008.
For real?
Yes. Bye, you know. And but it's actually sorry, I can say me release it
on this day.
I know that it was somewhere around let's say maybe June, July, August, thereabout. But and I mean, because I may release, you know, this is the official release, me the about one today. At the desktop. Na be bright studio hono the desktop no be aba otwe
obi a twi be free ho
nti obi twe a obi was onyum ya mix you then you
chairman men kan na da unim enyum a wonyum kura bi a me wo da ya mixing we sack munyum someday I was
be so what in it we never released it but what is say bo menyum ya sa me release it as we pie those days, best media, young put ever casa mama say ne pie.
Bro,
it's a bit to be born. You say, oh, ten.
And what's our system? A fast system, you cockra.
It's that time, no. Kill me, shy. I made them catch a be bright, so be bright. CSC and Kakran, but send me the coach will be. And CSC and Kakran coach will be now.
I'm executive producer.
And I was saying, I'm so recording mono a mood. Many a times, people saw Mexia. Open the did I say anona brass. It is that fresh. I'm recording a mono and more do no just shiny ye and paper noise in a way china. Me fan coach will be an original song never want to be a woman. Oh, then I kill me side drop. Yeah, we take it like blast the speakers. Yo, fellas, sing the song for the
Ha. It's a final mix now because I would after I say blue, it would be a final mix.
Okay, but say no.
So you left it.
I've seen other songs that people try mixing and half and that. Because you know, I said, why
variations be able.
I said, why you too unsure? So, you're too perfect. And what's not an from leave it like that. That is why when people tell me, say, oh, kill me, show, you remix now, they may say, it will be beautiful. A certain generation or certain artist be if feel say I knew when them saka me say but maybe the end they have to leave it in original state like that.
True.
So and you be high untouchable.
And you better be determined say new way I'm not going to do a remix because I've had conversations with other artists and then they always keep saying that asama okasi. For example, me and brothers, I used to DJ for the brothers. And I mean when I was the first person to play Simple on radio.
So
and you blew like that crazy. At some point we're like, yeah, remix. Anytime the conversation of Simple remix pops up,
always pull back.
Niggas are like,
yeah.
It's
leave it like the original state. It would be nicer. Let me give you a scenario. Songs like Lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely. It's an original song.
Yeah.
Be a boy. Now, once in a acorn year, no. Washana tadia for fro. Ama de said you the only mimpo crowd that no ehun say.
Yes.
And you be say come out. It sounds fresh and new in the people's ears. And you're nice out in the sound. I say, and I will always love you. Original one Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
But you're saying with Houston, so yeah, no mono. Every step I take.
Yes.
Sting
rendition,
from I think they're from the Police yesterday. Yes. And so you said dachi be. Obi fa aye ne de in his own or her own way. I think say yeah me brand here but makoy oluma me tie chire make say ade we nhyira so. Why na me cry me ntimi andwene ne say.
Yes.
It would be nicer than say me no my magic no.
Obi ade akọ
impempen so bi usa you know I believe say obeso ye bibi sabi ma ye different record na equally and say pass the why.
Okay.
Than say the why in great you know. What's that person challenging the greatness of it? It's already there. Don't try challenge it.
So, and you blow Drew baby, just leave it.
Leave it like that. Let it be in that original state. Send it other renditions can come. Because ne tough booming and say, no matter language I better, happy birthday to you and one name, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, baby, as sanity.
Yes. Yeah, happy birthday to you, one rhythm. What I say, star on a bit to be con con shuka and kum kasa. Oh, yeah, there, no. Oh, yes, I also try treating the kakra. Fine, it might be a different version, but
at what point now because will be a remix? And you bang a remix. Okay, let me put it that way. And you bang a remix.
When you feel that, in my little opinion, when you feel like, oh, some certain people can add a certain touch to it and give it a new face of the song. If it's in the fast tempo, you think like you can reduce it, or you can even go surpass that, or let them see it from a different angle.
Okay.
I say, well, car, black, regular. Now, so or transforming it into a sports car. It could be the same car, but one on a different face. That's
one of the rims.
What on the rims be? One on some alloy with some lightning and you know maybe a sports back. They be. Upper with trying to pimp him. I know. A hunchback or a rooftop or whatever. Yeah. The same if you do now, a shine I know, but that's what touching. I'm on a branya kakra. That's like a remix to it. Or you want the people to see, say, okay, I know you love the song, but have you pictured it from this angle so that which bit I say, oh, I'm poor. I know, but hey, one more example. Remix I am a day.
Yeah.
She sent a Sujeti.
True.
Oh, first one here. From Suja. How much didn't Sako Kai break it down? Break it down.
This is a remix from KK. Alongside what's one? Yeah, alongside.
It was a serious risk.
True.
But
true.
Moving
it from high life to now, like more hip hop centered
risk. But
true.
We'll blow your mind on that.
True.
Jacket. Original one say but you know
the remix. Some reggaeton level beat. Yo.
It only takes genius to take it from somewhere to somewhere else.
True.
And what other remixes? I mean, the Jamie and Yuntuni, maybe even say, Akoko Tiaba so Nkumuba. Mean to me see a dirty lane in Waha. Your remix be about count is and come back cranky.
True. Remix Benza.
And I make Akoko Tiaba so Nkumuba. Kwesi Cryme.
No, but I mean, it's from your perspective.
Yeah.
Maybe I never remix you and to me, I'm fat. Like it did not hit it for you.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean it is not the best or it is not great. So most of the time I keep saying that there is no wax song. It is you will taste.
And maybe I meet a criteria.
Simple.
Tibidi I'm bet I say in some way free KJB.
Free Ruby KJB. KJB. But fast forward, I mean, boys, you know, more blue and more blue big, more blue nefe. It's like the doors open and everything from Tema became that thing.
Blossom,
yes.
Yeah.
And when I saw Kumerica pop up, I was like, this is the repeat of what happened in Tema.
Yeah.
It's like, don't be
right.
And Modiano was at the height of Ghana music extending, going border, like a cross border, and it was pop and it was
proper.
Hip.
Yeah.
I say
trendy.
Rap. Yeah.
Singing. Yeah. Like we did it different. Yes. It was just different in the ears. Like you won't have 2, 3, 4, 5 styles sounding the same.
No.
I remember when our songs came out, everybody's eyebrow was like, and the mouth was like they be
everywhere, bro.
They be
every fucking place. I swear. And I was telling people like, Charlie, go forward. If you are to go down and check their history, go forward. But the industry also came in to support. I mean, the DJs, the bloggers, and as at that time, not bloggers, and also
every day.
I think Ameya was still strong.
Ameya, man,
and Zion.
You gotta give. Yeah, I mean, yes. Zion even came later after Ameya, but Ameya was like, you know, you will see the articles writing and you will see all the, it was like, you so want to see the person.
Yes.
Oh, like, but yeah, those days, even Big XGH.
Yes.
No, but
shouts going out to Big X. Shouts going out to Big X. And let me bust your mind.
Ghana and all of, you know.
Let me bust your mind on Big X. Big X used to be my producer.
I saw.
On radio.
I saw.
Pakwesi Big X.
Yeah, Pakwesi.
And very, very cool guy. I don't know if you ever got to meet him.
I know Pakwesi.
Yo, very, very cool guy. Most of the time it was like, Charlie, track with, and I used to get exclusives.
Yeah.
So my boss, Charlie, track with, I'm found to my site. And I did not even have a website today.
So you see Big X, Ameya, Mojo, they had a foresight.
Cultural shapers. They shaped the culture.
Shape the culture. And we have to give them their flowers all the time because and command really answer project because connected to just a Big X and tag it when you crash the wise a woman.
I mean, I'm for to be the best. Boys was over studio.
What did I say?
Yo,
it's crazy. I remember one time a song came out, Be Bright was like, because you know whenever you hear "Can you feel it?"
Yeah.
That is the handwork of Be Bright.
Yes,
the signature. No. I'm not for to me feature ye bishemu.
Not killers in musical
trashing. And I'm producer. Can you feel it? Because he wants to feel it.
Wow,
that's the beauty of signatures, and I think that they've all come a long way, and we are grateful that they did this huge contribution in our lives.
True. Industry ni boru. I'm sure. I mean, every industry won the politics that came with it, and yourself, may I sure say a couple of other artists from Tema. Definitely, industry ni komodi. I mean, once I'm
you're privy.
I'm privy to it. Me who say, and I'll just be honest with you guys. separation started or now wedge because of how industry approach it. Yeah. Because the industry will approach it from a business perspective.
That's true.
And if Sebia radio DJ Bakubi Ekra Cryme say, oh, Cryme na me artist.
Yeah.
Every time the person wants the best for Cryme.
That's true.
And even if it's going to step on the other person's toe, they don't care.
Yeah.
You may assure so who be come like industry be fully, But treatment too, and that's the most important part of it. Unya, that fair treatment for the industry when you guys were fresh and green, did you get a fair treatment from the industry?
Yeah, I would say yes. And I'm always grateful to the industry key players all the time because, music itself, a risk. Risk in a sense that True. And this music thing, you are listening and watching the person. You never know so be share no so share no so you only or your tamfo. But whatever it is, put me too who see her. Say, I really am vouching for this person and going all out for the person. It could even be just a song or many songs. Now, in between, the only saddest part is that sometimes what crumbles this industry is a bit of entitlement and not enough conversation or communication. Let me give you an example and let me throw you back a little bit. Our people in Tema, artists
go.
Yes. Artists no good Tema, no more saying the only saddest part is a lot of people, instead of learning and exploring and asking how you did it, they feel entitlement. Oh, yeah, me, I'm start. Me, I'm day one area. What you want to show me, Then they started realizing that almost at a baby or they go to events, they have to allow the one that they know in and he that they don't know in Apunechi. So entitlement and called the consult. You my collabo and more and pempen so copy. So I was telling them, or when I had a chance to talk to a lot of them, I told them straight, say, bro, don't feel entitled that as soon as you also so and so. It was a way wow. No, young will be a movie. And I mean, I'm on the way we get to meet people. Today's sitting today and this interview, I believe is fate. It's bound to happen. And the God, time I'll say back this time. True. It could have been any day, any time. So that self-entitlement in my people's camp or in Tema, a lot of people withdrew back because of that. Same thing we go, same things that will happen for the industry inside. And I'm a boy now, but the painful part is they also are born no.
Yeah.
And yes,
maybe you did it, but you did it on the low.
On the low. And you said, okay, you were putting him on the rotation.
True.
If you had prompted him, if you had approached him in the business angle or that communication, it would have made sense. Like, you know what, Charlie, let me be part of your team. Let's be on the ticket. Let's work together. Which we've had people that we've worked like that together. At the point, Sarkodie was working with Sammy Folsen. By Miracle.
Yeah.
It
was, and I think it was a very detailed one. Yeah.
Yes. And with that, wherever their journey got to, it did. And it was a success because they had a conversation about it. Same thing, a lot of people were putting us on, but we didn't know because when I kind of say, Charlie, constantly I'm grateful. But I'm baby.
Me hui.
Yeah, me too quiet cry. And if they prompt me, I will walk to you and show you that appreciation. And appreciation, any monetary. But I'll be trying to prove saying cry no cry is enough.
Yes.
See, I remember my attention was drawn to where that Cryme kept me on rotation. Charlie, if you and me born in the office, I'm say, boss, me dey say be utafrache. Me won kitty. Me kasa me then I me wa me hu ni wire. Boss, but still. But opinion many so the way because say be utafrache. Anka usanka sika pudu na bedema but me no me mo attention who me now left and right. But I'm grateful to let you know that I really am, I really appreciate what you have been doing for me. I say, oh yeah, my wife say so constantly they were playing.
Wow.
Obi wa anka you na to baby say oh boy today
me big I'm hit some.
Yes.
My hit anko.
But I am grateful that when my attention was drawn, I had to take a step. And then you know, other people that have done that are equally me want a number Cryme friend. That's I mean to be 90 me friend. To let you know that I'm grateful. To me radio, but here me so be born you be some sending message. You spoiled it for me, I'm grateful.
Nice.
And then you know me no come dase. Baby wo ha me di me huni.
Also to me a shame. Because a foot will be anywhere change a crash.
What you say?
And we're solving your
yes, but I feel like some people are entitled without even having conversation.
Brothers' entitlement has been one of the things that most of the time it kills movement.
And they're sad.
And even groups right? It's me or montem. Because I mean, me na me ebi anyom kra me na me de buy and we move verse and na hit na one suddenly it breaks groups. But for Tema, there were constant stories. Like I remember me Johnny one day and I told him that listen, I didn't have my start in a beautiful part. Maybe blew up actually too much.
Yes.
But I foresee this thing happening. This is like in 2009 then.
Yeah, bro.
So boys need to me emasika free on my name. Now my passion the driver. They will meet money upon money upon money. That's but say money ne ebe mu gidi animu ya. I heard the problem, baba. One of the things that every single time I was having an interview with Danso Abia.
Okay.
My name is Mr. Abia Mudim Komo, and he talked about Sarkodie's thing. To me friend now offer. Sarkodie de waba or ne idea. Now power on some of these things, you know. Endless.
Yeah.
But I understand him. And as a human being, I understand him. Even among other artists, Kwasi Yetine, Adam too talked about it. So many artists talked about it. Meaning how you yourself too, you've come into the conversation. So the Cryme. Cryme, right? He blows, so he change the number safe. You heard some of these things.
Yeah, you know, all these speculations. I don't know if question the follow.
No, but what about didn't come up.
Who said speculations allowed?
Yeah.
In some say, I was a tregu because Sebio young you do home come Sebio unyobia. And I don't also inisa. They also takrache. Kwesi Cryme. Let me say we are seeing you me by. My number must assign me Mijidi, me and Sape ever since like properly yes I use a homatropho no. My number must say by me and Sape.
Okay.
Yeah, I know Kasai I was currently from since 2009.
And I'll use this.
So they know Kasai but I said about course sign am you to sign. They toss me and Sunny.
Now he said
many here me be seeing hello no ani. Oh a homatropho no kwa dey ayan Kasai yanko.
Oh okay.
2 self-entitlement na meka no. Bebre wo ha aya na omkoto so bi mo kasa no. Or can be without even knowing the fact.
Okay.
When you say you're dirty enviness well. Obi all time ko ni ma de kunti all time. Because obi say a man sign say into or ye bi.
A man sign say en time.
En time no. Enti no. I think say ni amani nyina na kanfo ema to dey bia no be pass a certain message out me say ade we dey anka mfa ne kwam and I say anka dey we anka reach out to ni oni akona anka beti mu no kre.
When you heard some of these things especially about you and about Sack.
Yeah.
And I'll just base on Sack because on the doors can see time and I would decide like were you able to link up with the brother and say Jack because I say about you how true is it?
So obiya ye penyini and 2 me nya akwanya so dey be say okona obi customer then I will kind not what how you said or whatever then I will kind. When I meet people talk about it, first of all me catch them say me nya ne kasamafo na emum oni akono 2 things. Either you have a conversation with him or on to the next one. May maybe be they are all man stress or draining one. If you can't not draining you.
Or no cry why
is she saying that? And then you'll be able to bit to explain you.
True.
For him not picking the calls and all that, it will be best known to him.
Yes.
But yen sansu mi say won say yes ye bi da na.
True.
Ya wo ba ku mienu bia yes yen fa ne call. Either e bia wo be bombe wunti na say and I say bia the ba ko no kra o feel say ne kasa kra ya na wani aha. And I say bia oh, my friend back na kwaya refie. But I don't know, you be in your simple.
No, dear,
when it comes to be your friend because of features and all that, let's be sincere. Sarkodie, or a rapper. A Juman or a non quan, yes, I Juman. Equally, you will be of the same replica.
No.
Not as a mark of that needing, because when sometimes the more you hold on to hate, evil, grow certain bad energy in you. Me mo me so me space no gig na kaka krebi enkai ni nya yodo nti me mo bi me delay me and me say me shine. It is a feature nti na wo hwa na we delay a mo say wo twenche no emra na eko. Why not on to the next one? And I say we are seeing na no nko na bitima yes verse no and the no nko de and say bio but who say sombo nti wo kidney and the onje kidney ba akona what you say just say your life is on the line. Then yes so there na say bia you can go past that song. Hey, but homody. Amy kono be friend say you.
O track we heavy.
What
do you feel say it's one of the things and also a distorted movement and the Tema movement and as at that time where because in Kofu there were figures that actually became big. Yourself, Pono, Sark, Stage J, Upanka,
and Chris Waddle.
Yes. What
Yaa Pono.
all big, but then you know, there were others also
on the low.
I know most who say, you guys could lend a helping hand and bring them on. Like, who say, were they reaching out? Were they reaching out and not getting the help, or they were not reaching out?
I will tell you the painful truth. A lot of them poke just one, wait for manna from above for the rest. They don't follow up. And they were expecting to make a self-entitlement in a sense that many no Joe, let me be sincere with you. When I say me pe feature from you, me poki bako me ansa matime hwase because you see obosu manim kwati me kwana imprensa.
True.
After third one, I don't have to over push. I'm on to the next one. But we were kind of once.
So
or train manna from above in a sense that or expect to say miraculously no so we kai na we follow up now here. No. Or time and any on the time. For all you know, maybe when only akono shit. My example, most of the interviews and all that, we say, oh, I assume you want pay interview and away and I no. And never baby, we will have one. We need a dom mukasa.
True.
Inti pano trano na me nengo kasa na
ochirankwa
ai
ochirankwa ma seven koto
no. Two, we will have what to craft no only trampo. One so
ntimi kanchero.
Debi. And a trampo no so yeah stroke entire. Obu no ni extra baby sa. Charlie for you know challenge him to ni bi asebi on the light sankra one offer.
True.
Obekin onim say what the neck pano trano obi the body do di. Obi was to me have him because Charlie was what Charlie woman na me 1000 na me find mad. Obi was a steez and then normal flare no. So I always say know a lot but call few friends. The few friends is that you need to have at least one or two people on the proper dial whereby would explain it back you know men kasanche.
Yeah. True.
It's not a matter of knowing kofu bebre and fahema. Nim ubetime nim bebre but freka krebi and namfo. And those friends are and yes sikasa but I thought because they have to second give you a different opinion
on something. Yeah. Do you have friends in the industry?
I know a lot of people in the industry, but it's only few that I call friends.
Why not betime asone sakasa wadamfuni?
Oh, first of all, I always vouch for my Tema people. Those are my friends. Ebano other platforms are, or let's say other artists are. I have a lot of them that are, true good friends.
But among for artist to artist friendship, very dangerous. It's it's very dangerous in the sense that, competition wise, you might not understand the word that back on team, and then the person might see you as a threat one way or the other.
We see Cryme there. Me the men can that. Me am diminisha. Me a threat my baby. In a sense, I save you to fracture or rap it or sing it. Performance energy. Baby, baby, I don't know. Me didn't even quit. Over Virginia shine. But you see, Edria walk quiet. Obia when nisibre. But niya come for a man a forest.
Yes.
At the end of the day, say baby, you need JBR. Oh, sure. I won't say the way at internet or because quiet dear come up. That is how I see things. But we But you see, I don't
offer competition.
Oh yeah. And I'll be a competition ma there. No one heard that a punch match.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Cryme is up in the building. We're having a conversation. This, of course, is the Loud Lounge. Now, new song on Holy Name is Strong. Go into the comment section. I have it pasted over there. Yeah, the link and out to go and enjoy it because it's a February release.
Yes.
2026. Blind new.
Yes.
Blind new. Blind new. I had that conversation. Go check it out. But with respect to music,
I think I'll still be in the entertainment space because I am very creative and I love creating content. Many times I TV shows 10 I make creative. Other programs I mean but me creative to send a trinity. Now my head in the go. They be make say what's now for plan for $1 million and above. Send a and say Uni no so plan say menya
plan
yes.
$1 million plan da ho.
Yes. Send be ya be trinity a. I say oh me kram A B and C. Enya sa ya de ma say obedi amanasa. E da be ka 100 cedis. Na ko say come to you adi. He who fails to plan plans to fail. And today biano since your team kwemu aye train pay say be hit account we shouldn't say it by mouth. We should rather be planning towards that. I mean him say yes say be unya oba and secretary.
True. But we to my secretary so ato.
Oh bro.
No buesi town.
Na vono de say what vono to how say be apart from some cruise you ever how. Say we didn't need say one hour the blanket be kataswa. What da ever
Kotan her with my farmer. Cryme, industry, I mean, talking about a younger crop of artists. Why now? Who would him?
You mean the sample of the original?
Like,
Obi Anka be ya sekwisi Cryme.
Yes.
And me who say na nkofo na tie mfa to hona. Me am mom de.
Who knows? Blueprint Rainy.
I know. I think I see a lot of snippets rather. Yes, me who snippets in a lot of people say, hey, I see Cryme harder. But that's the beauty of craft.
Yeah.
If somebody is able to tap a little from somewhere, it's worth it. But say be a changing
a straight jacket, no. But some traits in there.
Oh, baby, I'm more tunyo, baby, I'm rap PB. I'm almost show chibi because baby, to me, show me you watch it. Watch and come out. Don't say the Cryme. Obviously, to make us say, was style idea come out, but really, you say a Cryme sample, but. Me jama man sign among in fact, I'm going to comment section. Yeah,
from Come Wine, big hits like Freme, Menewa, Kuku Sakura. These
turn
monster,
around and go now.
These are monster hits.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Obi Eshe Cryme Jenny. I mean, right now you're also in school as the SRC president. Mr. President, to say, President, to
yes, sir.
All these things come together at a point in your life where you're like, and I'm sure you're satisfied with BBSCBR.
I'm great.
Somebody will look at you and say, I want to be like D Cryme.
Yeah.
I want to have a life like D Cryme. I want to be as successful as D Cryme.
Yeah.
Who defines success? I'll be defining the same.
First things first, anybody who's alive is successful. Anybody who's breathing is successful. What makes you a billionaire is when you have your freedom as well.
True.
And what is freedom? Freedom is for you to be able to be waking up and stretching. Sarkodie was tatrata. You know, face on we decided say be me ko twetwe me se. Na me santra me walls. Obi ansi wo kwan.
Wa chomuto wa chebi wa ni am ko tobi.
We decided you know, say be o kakra wa sha taas wetimi de ato. Wo sa fa ho de no because obi wo kwa wo nam wo sika obeta obi sika na sha wo botom.
Opa yi wa.
Opa o ti ase. Obeta go. The reason why I'm saying is that you can leave your confined space, walk and come back. Not just say, no, sir, no one that they do fear. Because you would only appreciate that freedom when you are not there.
Yes.
Obi was a saying, Sebuya et na hell, but only know who found it.
Oh, are they?
It is out
Chairman Didi.
There you go.
Boom kakra.
What a baby, what it?
Imagine if I would be
what you say? It's in the top of moving answer. What's in Quadia? Oh, you're millionaire. What's also a successful person? Name mum. So what's also a fan who dear bata home podia? What trim one a billionaire level? There is so yeah that when a down maintain 10 minutes on numbers on a reflective account moody and there. Cell phone number.
Over cell phone number now so bank account. Where we
it's a 10 numbers and also billionaire level happy.
So I found out. So I love this one. What is one thing that the life of a celebrity is always being shown to people?
That's true.
But near maybe people don't also get to see.
That's true.
And most of the time, most of the people that I talk to, they're like, Slim, when would they say this? I'm a personal life. But it gets to a point that, you know, you want to tell people, oh, when so whole, and I said for inspirational purposes. Because your journey is inspirational. It's like it's a big inspiration to somebody.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that you're doing off camera or in the back that people don't know?
The good thing is that let me talk about philanthropical things. From being in school, from level 100 till now, share do sebio tafrache, sebio metimi asoma sene and into metimi call the next level no. I am me de pa in the sense that me will be a one me nifa yade me be nkum.
True.
Obi ankede na no pa and yet the joy of it. Sometimes people want to talk about me born and say, hey, okay, be a queen grandma or more trupi more me na akuma pemu and let it stay like that. The beauty is that me sebio yen free him okay. But if I'm able to extend such helping hands for people to go to the next level, that alone I'm grateful because I never thought saying commit me do some pen so on. See from that time to her to me even extension of my school. That alone, I'm always grateful. I use the word grateful in the sense that will be but on phobia. The memory dear can me pone grammar, it's me more bit be okay, I'm good. 2, I have like couple of charity homes that I do these things off camera. And I love the fact that it's this down low.
A low key.
Yeah. Because first, and I camera, maybe enough for our company record keeping, part of our CSR stuff, called corporate social responsibilities. But acquire norm web as you see and said you'll be in the bed and I be so to I'm not in competition with OBBR to show who did what best donation and everything. But you see, to put smile on other people's face has been my joy from day one. Me say about me we are saying your boy for.
What and we're recognizing.
Yeah, I've been there and done that for that. And I'm just grateful. But I love the fact that I don't trumpet it. It's nicer when people talk about it rather.
So you do not believe in the notion says, oh, yeah, donation, na camera daso.
And your bonnet.
You don't believe in it.
And your bonnet.
Okay.
It's 2 ways. And your bonnet. I think say and no is to encourage other people say equally this oh yeah be a beboa. Because we will onim direction, onim the onfanye.
Into we be a double and
I say, oh, and I don't know the same thing. Dan say over to Sebi party and go for baby I say no almost I do what I'm greguso. I don't know, I know the Kobe beer. Facha me, sign Janka, Sebi Janka, meda Yamin Shirao. No, I know Ding. Yeah. Yes, yeah, rappers and tell you because God bless you, not also I feel in the cash. But you see, when somebody says God bless you, I think Sika Unyan who yet I bit me about wakwem. So I believe in that. Just say we for the fun and show off and the American chair say it's not worth it. And on Nanchaya, my consultancy company from content creating to other, Aquentio, San Americano. That is other aspect whereby Sebiota Fracha they are patronizing me when say me na me CEO no.
Okay.
And that's the beauty of it because can winning 1 or 2 no. Me bo ka say twum.
Omu say
di kan when say on wato.
Cryme na traveling to went no.
Te ba fata na so no nya omunye. And I say Cryme there. And I say Cryme there. Yes. But when the aftermath who say who say me say no adwuma ndo mudi omu ni etua me say me free It's the unknown CEO. What I say?
Nice.
I was into transport business in Jaya, Exuho. It's a logistic business. But I don't know, so you did
No commercial transport.
no.
But logistics.
Yes. And also so you know, once a soldier, always a soldier. Since we're removed that day, they be on a course in Gusubana, you know, soliciting and all this stuff, and you know, ninyaka. But all these things, save you at the point that you wadaji. And I might to be a flow wow because one I was set to a business or bamana kum a top here and you
True.
to do a nickel DH, we're not done able some back you and sign nine noom
Studios also.
Studios was here, Daji. We also sanko share your Skyface culture video at Daji. And sana me my sanko now, my say the Zegma FX
over the YDX.
They be a
Baku almost a bar hat, hat na bar.
yes. You know, like I said from the start, and I don't like explaining. It's a controversy about online idea. You are catching say, yes, they be on no see about on you know dako. Yeah, one of party anyway you made it. You know, nya pet.
True.
But could I say I think they remote and about so we want ideas. Eventually, whatever happens, you just have to hold yourself and make sure that you know you don't cause certain trouble when there's no trouble.
No questions 3 more.
No,
The last 3 questions, you know. A little bit
control.
Yes. Number 1. Who sa eranima the biggest, and I'll say in Komokesiye pa when it comes to rap music. It's here. The Sarkodie and Yaa Pono era. Unim se sa nkomono epijaya yape obi ode poma be boom say e will see and I will see. But almost always when you have a conversation with the boys, Charlie, but we want to deal. You get it?
Yeah.
And you were there, like,
yeah.
What was it like? Hong Kong on net to say Ankasa.
So,
Sako be tu puna na pono be tu sako.
Let me say this. First of all, shout outs to Sarkodie, shout outs to Yaa Pono. 2 dope MCs. Na asamba sana asunu mienu kwa ya na mrep you know. Grass in nebre. What?
Grass no? Grass no, the famous Busta Rhymes.
Yeah.
Event.
Event though.
I mean,
yeah.
Bro.
Yes, sir.
So they're not Ukra time now. And the intro and everything. Yo, bro. That was crazy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Difference in the patrol for my now for verdict one.
What I say? Well, let me say this. First of all, Mumi and Yaa brothers, you know, and I think lyrically they are both dope. In fact, when I hear their verses, you know, they compel me to rap more better because, with all due respect, maybe I started before them. Yeah. But you see, I don't dwell on maybe I hatch a level. And I get time before and your property into me in fan castle. But you see, people should always be you always need somebody who can inspire you to write better and rap better. And that's one thing that has always been in Tema. They're tossing me, you know, with their lyrical flow. Yes, they might have a little similarity when it comes to delivery. You know, you know, they always have that kind of flow on the highway, which makes but make me say, Obia fans, yes, Ronko.
Okay.
And no money na jina hwa. Obia ntimi nyi obi nhwe ho. Say we Ghana, we see undertaker. Omumi ni nyamu ba ya che. And Obia ya ade o ni way. Mente se Ghana abere undertaker so embury. Amunya sa legendary status no. Ya mbu bia. Nti to me we bisa me anka e draw. E draw ya mbu bia.
Sako ntime tu pono ntu sako.
And take it from the
general.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There's also this one. And now I was listening to one rap record.
Yeah.
And I don't know who name artist now, but I think the verse was from Sark. No, say or Kasahari or Mede will be maybe apart from Waddle. How powerful was Chris Waddle in the culture?
Wow, Waddle was really, really powerful because, like I said, even though we were all calling from phone booth and all that, he was making the call from home.
Hey.
Yeah, so he was in tuned. And Waddle would be so dope of a rapper in the extent that, and you necessarily be a punchline, but you won't see the next line coming. Yes, Tema was hard, but Waddle had a certain delivery, you know. And I think that when they went toe for toe, or toe to toe on the show, yeah, that day the tension was crazy. I think it was a tie. Yeah, and it was
what on this side?
Yeah, it was a tie because I level time. Yes, I remember. And
so it actually happened.
Yes.
So and then Yanyum.
No, Yanyum.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
I thought it was because I mean the particular song, but the verse I know is from Sarkodie.
Yeah.
Maybe that would be maybe apart from Waddle.
Yeah.
And for that means he's C.
Yeah. I mean, you see, because I level, I would say Sark2 was more like a decorated artist on it, but and yet artist all money trimmer in the door. You know, he kept on putting in work.
Oh. Okay.
And I started whereby one baby tune. So he didn't one China when Lucy Grounds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So maybe I give him his flowers, and any other hardworking artist, I give them their flowers because it's not easy to be in this game and still keep your head up. Currently, I'll say a lot of artists. If I say them, it be munya speedboat, echo it be so that log so, and it be also on the it be more power on my ACL on my senke down. So with all the floating artists, you never know where victory or a miracle will happen. Just don't let it go. Because music, one good thing about music is that musicians don't retire. They can only get lazy. When you get lazy, you wouldn't be releasing, or probably you get busy with something else. But anytime I also pick you up, and I've seen one or two other things that I also want to draw attention to it. I think so many times it'll be more bar. All they say is, and I'm about to say, no. Pencil, also. Rather get closer to them. And if I will OG name name because we are no anymore. Yeah, me say from Akwala to Penny, but the urban ones said you be and was our courtesy by seeing OG and maybe over in Nimakuchi, and I said as an OG, if I say AM from Sona when you are man funny high and castle when you share more hacker when chairman no. And yet what we know. Bro, sincerely, me, I'm 20th July 1986. This year I'm going to be 4 decades. I've been there, done that, and I'm still doing it.
Yeah.
But some people that came through this era, they might not care.
They don't know.
They don't know. And Obi was only because I say, "That's not madam for me." Yeah. Obi sano. China adwene koso. China say, "Oh, be a dachi. We share go food ma ebu keke." Me nkasa sorry be ko too. Baby kwana unim no na say unim na kan high keke because high don't hurt.
Yes.
So what you imagine because we because okay. Because people assume that sometimes we should know. No.
Yes, sir.
Debbie.
My member asked this question, especially when it comes to Tema rappers and the rivalry and all that was in there. Say, baby, beam. Would you choose the same route? And I say,
I love my era and I can never change. I love my era. It taught me a lot. Let me say this. A chair authenticity. A chair to be ready for war all the time. A chair when, those days, they'll be in him. What sounds will be in him? Yeah, to me, draw a line. Yes.
Women need do.
What you say? Those times, and I was one or two times, you can't. It's either you back off our mabium and I say, dope. Because we have other people that start now now you go like, whoa. Because of homework. And then nobody is immune to advice. Obia na also ultimate papa will know afa. Sana mete papa will me fa. Tugu. So from that era till now, I would always choose it because it was real, it was natural, it was proper. Like, no time for fakeness. And I won't do radio. Debbie, someone you entertaining mediocrity. Everybody knows the undo. But she saying, it's me tuning in a goom. I'm a me boy, I'm open. Yeah. The back on our right budget. Say, you need a 20 to be. because our right budget to push.
They can force you to accept it.
Yeah, but can I know? We have to even chase producers. They will sit at home, listen, review. It's first. I'm back home with me to be. To be. It clearly tells you so with T knows. And be also not JJ when ever man I out there. But now they can pick music from anywhere. JJ wa ma wape. Later on, say I'm in Canada and I'm too.
Platforms never boost here. You don't even know what to focus on.
And everybody's a star.
Yeah.
We have digital celebrities.
True.
They are popular online, but we are until be unkind. Obisa no I na rap, you know. I na one day and then my phone will comparison. Oh, Cryme, forget that. OG or expire. I am renade. But me no nya free a quick in tampo. I because say,
right.
But the OG so current. Oh no, yeah day.
Oh yeah day.
You say, oh okay. Brother. But yeah, sir. I say, hey, I brand here with hey, my. You sound so gina stage. I na a dear dance here. And you know, mama yen to or being just because you who something new.
Yeah.
A comfort bonny and what's na yare homa papa na betono no.
Ye nyina mu.
Enti eno no sa no. Ye tu ni nyina agu mu ma ye nyini no. Say ne it me celebrated 1957 and go sanke ye bogu because sanke twem.
Sanke twem, yeah.
But if we are still celebrating and we're still appreciating and, you know, keep trumpeting about the independence, it clearly tells you that if ANC and can they nya ba kwasema nka. Nti yema bibia kwan ma nyina gums. Yes. So ni ba kono fomo no chima or touchima. Chastise. Name mum sansoma solution. People only chastise with no solutions. Oh, we wasama samu ntu no chene na. Then no betimi aye be.
Because any see to no chene.
Yeah, there be. And I will jai do ye na wuntimi be.
Nti then adwin ben na wanya ebetimi aboa. Kan ne enko ye nim.
Yes. Ebia asumesi wasa. Maybe to be on yard in name man say and can be better. And for your opinion, and opinions are like what?
Who knows is will be also one day.
One day. Sebu be also one day. Even more has and
so
opinions are like onions. And you'll be on the pay on the chibum.
Ampa. But that's it. The crime up in the building, they are rapping up on the patrol with so. Say all kind Ghana history. On entertainment, on music, on the craft. Now, you drew chapter, you Cryme chapter.
Yes, sir.
Then I'll say, already about yourself in the book, in the history book of Ghana entertainment. Then I'll say, more Kaiwo. And then I'll say more about you.
So my bio, right?
Yes.
Okay. So it was a very young gentleman who came. He was born on 20th July 1986. He brought versatility. He brought uniqueness. He coined the genre tree pop, which basically means blending your vernacular into a foreign style. And the vernacular, he used tree to represent all the vernacular. So it could be Aigbe, Krobo, Dago, Madagari, Frafra, Kusasi. And the pop represented all foreign styles.
All foreign styles.
Yes. So, say obi catchy our trap beat. So I said your trap in your local beat. That is tree pop. Obi your R&B, you know, country, that is tree pop. Now, all kind of sound so when jaho or mamo samples. That is what we're talking about. Uncle na pro up. Yeah, woman kwamp. Major the major men and the major free woman in Mobia. That is R&B, but I was speaking tree on it. In fact, no more being say Hodonium until they realized that it was a gospel song or the versatility in the pie. Nina nanche and nanche na. Dodo for the English. Triglish. And on nanche and nanche now, then kabum eba in human he was selfless. As a matter of fact, he wanted to see everybody win and he still wants to see people win. And so why a presenter or a rapper or a singer, we're creating avenues be brave. Ningina mukrano. Journalism ye nyume ya
saw.
The tough about you say, opposite Ghana music, it doesn't have to be a limited thinking. Name mum sebi ya kaso bi fi Ghana. Obi ka brofo a say ukromo kasa ni dia metuni sa antena na to ho. Brofo. Name mum sa ba ni ukromo na o sa ka twi a o kasa sentwene. Nti the tough about you say, he came as a selfless person and he had to leave a mark and make sure that in the future Ebeka say as oyi efi tema Ghana and the barrier siafana.
Dr. Cryme is up in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Show some love. Love this. Love this. Let's our comment section of it, baby. Be officially, maybe a comment section that to come through. Share your thoughts on anything that we talked about. I mean, the Cryme is embodiment of entertainment, baby our show, content creation. In fact, music is even content creation. Yeah, because music, your content is the sound. Or it's not the best or a content creator.
Yes, sir.
That's the broad topic. Content creator. And I'm in a street is watching Loud Lounge. So, and as a DJ, bro, you've done so much. What contributed to Adiana, Ghana Hasena. I mean, when we were young, we did not even understand how big it could be or how influential as Adiana. You've contributed so much to entertainment space, and I give you all my blessings as a DJ. May to me send positive energies to you. And bro, Charlie, this place be your home.
Yes, sir.
This place be your home. Yes, whenever, sir. Wherever. We'll see it to me link you up.
Yes, sir.
They didn't come on more. And big ups to Tema Tawachi.
Yes, sir.
Big ups to Tema Usa Lady Omo. SRC President
Methodist University Ghana.
Yes, Methodist University. And paying for when you know, big ups to them. Say, oh my D Cryme Susu ye. So I'm a fresh now. Fresh now. Comment section in the home. Comment to keep it real because the street is always watching.